Tailor-made, but would he get paid by Rangers? Welcome back to Fog Football. Rangers linked with a move for Greg Taylor.
Is that a Rangers of skint joke there? Or?
Well, no, it's more a joke of the... Well, it's not really a joke, it's the reality. Are Rangers going to pay the wages that Greg Taylor's on at Celtic? Because Kris Boyd, he's firing this deal straight in on his Scottish Sun gossip column that gets less views in this channel. Let's be brutally honest. We checked it out earlier. What is it? Scottish Sun goes ballistic. Not much ballistic going on over there. You got Roger Hanna standing with some FUD for like the opening couple of minutes of the programme, running through the fixtures. Then Kris Boyd tunes in via satellite in his roof space. I mean, I've pretty much just buried what we're talking about today, but have you got anything to add on this roof space and Roger Hanna and the other guy that's a FUD?
I don't really care about anybody's roof space, to be honest. You know,
Just your own roof space.
Alright, roof space.
Look up here, man. It's like, that's a belter of a roof space. Anyway, Greg Taylor, he's kind of been left in the attic. I mean, what do you make of Greg Taylor? Has he been done dirty by Celtic, or what's going on? Is he better than what do you call him, Jeffrey Schlupp?
Is he better than Jeffrey Sloop? I mean, well, Jeffrey Sloop would argue he's a Premier League winner, won't he?
Winner?
Aye.
Did he win the Premier League?
Did he not? With Leicester?
Well, how many titles has Greg Taylor won?
Well, no Premier League titles.
Aye, but he's won Scottish Premier.
He has won a lot of Scottish Premiership titles. Fair play to him, but look, for me, Greg Taylor will definitely not be staying at Celtic. I think that's obvious. I mean, we know that Kieran Tierney's coming in at the end of the season. There is potential for Sloop to also be kept on. Greg Taylor, probably what he is seeing now will be a sign of things to come, and that's if Sloop doesn't sign.
Sloop.
Sloop.
Schlupp.
Sloop.
Schlupp.
Aye.
That's the one we got there.
Sloop. Could you imagine a world where Tierney joins and Celtic sign Sloop? There would just be no need for Taylor.
Schlupp.
And I don't think Taylor wants to play second fiddle. I think Greg Taylor's too good to be playing second fiddle. There you go.
Especially to Schlupp.
Sloop. This guy's been made a scapegoat. A lot of Celtic fans attack Greg Taylor. He's not that bad.
Tell you what, though, he's not the sort of player that Rangers are going to sign that I'm going to go, fuck, that's a difference maker, is it? Like, Greg Taylor is kind of just... He's like the Gary Neville of the United team. It's like, you're just there, mate.
Here, could have had a great Scotland career if Tierney and Robertson didn't exist.
Yeah, but they do.
Unfortunately for
This
Taylor.
is what Kris Boyd said, though. This is why you've tuned in. And I quote, if you're Rangers, would you offer Greg Taylor a contract? Just when you think of Yilmaz Jefty, I think Greg Taylor has shown for a consistent period of time how consistent he has been. If he's not going to be at Celtic, he said he wants to play regular. You see him switching sides in Glasgow? It's a genuine question. I know the rivalry between the two clubs, but if Brendan Rodgers said he's got to move on for regular football, for me, he's Scottish. He ticks a box. End of quote. Right, so he ticks a box. He's Scottish. Brendan Rodgers has got to move him up. Brendan Rodgers also says a lot of things, Kris Boyd. He spews fucking shite. Is he going to call Taylor a good boy?
What? Maybe. Would it be fair to say...
Easy there, big fella.
Would it be fair to say that Greg Taylor's better than Yilmaz and Jefty?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Although he has not been linked to a £20 million
He's
Chelsea
better than both of them, right? But obviously, Jefty's the guy that seemingly got a ceiling as big as our roof space, apparently. So,
What's your fascination talking about our shitey roof space, by the way?
I don't know, because I was talking about Boyd's. And
Cannot pretend we live in it.
Then you talked about the West Wing.
I never mentioned the West Wing.
Ah, you did.
No, I did not.
I mentioned Boyd's roof space, and you started talking about ours. Yes or no?
Did I?
Ah, you did. Then you looked up as if it was fucking closing in, like fucking the saw traps or something. Aye, you should have gone to Jigsaw Slayer 2, Jim. Right, anyway. Fucking Greg
Top
Taylor.
six is closing it on Hearts like a fucking saw trap.
That is.
By Greg Taylor, will he go to Rangers? Maybe. Although, will Rangers pay the amount of money he's getting paid at Celtic? Probably not. I think he'd need to take a slight pay cut.
How much a pay cut?
Not too sure, but if it means he gets to stay in Scotland and he gets to stay at a top club and
He is a Rangers man. His family's are Rangers people. We are the people. No surrender.
wait, his family are? I don't think he is.
He is.
Is he actually?
Aye.
Well then.
Well, so was Scott Brown, so was Cal McGregor. Doesn't mean they didn't fucking sell us in the river, didn't it? No.
That's actually mental, isn't it?
Aye.
I think Greg Taylor could end up at Rangers.
Dirty bastards. Bar Stewart's not allowed to say that. Fucking reel it in, you old coffin dodging bastard.
Get it right,
Bar
Stewart.
Stewart. That's the one. Correct. Correct.
Aye, Greg Taylor's underrated, man. This guy's been getting. That'd be a good signing for Rangers.
Bar Stewart.
But I also think Celtic should try and keep him. Now, I get it, he doesn't want to play second fiddle, but Kieran Tierney gets injured a lot. I reckon Greg Taylor could still play a shitload of games, even with Kieran Tierney in at the club.
Yeah, like, Tierney. When was the last time Kieran Tierney played, like, more than 30 games a season?
Has he done it since he left Celtic?
Honestly, probably hasn't. And, you know what? That might not affect him at Celtic as it would at Arsenal, for example, but I mean, you don't know what's going to happen next season. You don't know. I mean, Kieran Tierney, you'll want him to play in all the Champions League games, but if he misses like November to February, he's going to miss out on a lot. But yeah, that's hypotheticals. But let's not get it twisted. Kieran Tierney will get injured. That is a fact, and you know it's not like other leagues where you can rotate. Like I feel like Kieran Tierney will be playing quite a lot domestically and in Europe. Anyway, as for Greg Taylor, of course I wouldn't say no to him, but it's a weird one. Got nothing really else to say about it. Does he improve the left back situation? Yeah, he does. I think he's decent, but he does have a mistake in him. But name me a full back that doesn't have a mistake in them, man. You know what I mean?
Name me a footballer that doesn't have a mistake in them.
That's the way to bury everybody into it. Like Messi. Oh, so Messi's got a mistake in him. You don't want him? Would you not take him down at fucking Tynecastle? No.
No, I would but I mean, I'm not going to sit here and pretend only fullbacks make mistakes.
Fair enough. Anyway, that is it, folks. I'll take Greg. Would you take him a Hearts?
Sure, Tierney made a mistake when he sprayed that water into everyone's face.
Adam Mateo makes mistakes every game. It's all right, folks.
That's not a mistake. That's just his level.
That's just his level, guys.
You
guys are obsessed.
Would I take him at Hearts?
It's a fucking great gimmick and everyone knows it.
Honestly, no, because I think our best player at the moment is James Penrice. Well, actually, that's a lie. I'd take him and play him on the right.
Who is Hearts' right back?
Gerald Taylor.
He looks so good. First game of the season.
Against Rangers,
Your right back, whatever happened there. What the fuck happened there?
Adam Forrester as well. He's like 17, 18. So.
Very good.
The options aren't great.
The options are not great. Anyway, guys, Greg Taylor, he's not so great, but doesn't really need to be great to get it to work at Rangers, and that's pretty much the bottom line.
Alright, so yeah, we could see a switch. When was the last time a player switched from one old firm directly to the other? Has it ever happened? Apart from that guy, Johnston or Georgie or what was his name? That's the one.
Aye.
Is it him? You know, come on, you should know here. I know it's before your time, like, but
it has to be.
Tell you what, I could pluck a Hearts Hibs move.
No, I think it has to be him. Wait, I don't think was he directly.
I think he was he not?
No, I think he left Celtic. Then he no.
So has anyone ever moved directly?
I don't think anyone's moved directly.
Could Greg Taylor make history? History maker.
I'm just trying to think because obviously Miller didn't move directly. So.
No, he didn't. No, he moved down south.
No, I don't think anyone's ever moved directly. Well, you've got to bear in mind, I think free agency, it's not quite directly. You know what I mean?
Who was a free agent first then?
Oh, I can't name any, but I'm saying Taylor would be. Point is, it's not like Rangers are going to Celtic and going, can we sign Greg Taylor, please? Ben Doak is transfer listed by Liverpool, and Everton are apparently bidding 25 million. They would have to deal directly with Liverpool.
Hold on here. You can say it's not directly. I would say that if Taylor's contract runs out and Rangers pick him up the next day, that's still a direct transfer.
It's more indirectly though, isn't it?
You're still... Yeah, but there's no club in between. You're still going for Celtic to Rangers. Yeah, the clubs might not be negotiating a deal or a fee,
so
but...
it's not directly then?
You're going directly from one club to the next. How you not?
He's a free agent.
Bullshit.
So Rangers signed John Souttar from Hearts?
Aye, pretty much. Of course they did.
Nah, that's not how it works.
What do you mean? He left Hearts and went to Rangers,
They signed the guy that's out of contract.
No.
Aye.
No, but they would have got him directly, but they didn't want to pay the money because they're skint. And then they decided they would do the cheap option. Come on.
Rangers signed Scott Wright for Aberdeen because they signed him in January and got him early.
Aye, because they must have found some money down the back of the sofa back then, but for some reason they had he offered us.
Aye, no enough.
So you wouldn't say that's a direct move for Celtic to Rangers?
No, I don't
if
think
his
it is.
contract runs it.
Did Sol Campbell move from Tottenham to Arsenal?
Aye, why do you think he's fucking hated?
No, but that's no. He didn't move directly though. He still hated it because he ran down his contract and went.
That's
to
the
Arsenal.
same thing.
It's not directly.
You've lost the plot. Of course it is.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
There's no clumb in between. You're going from one to another. If I work at McDonald's and I hand my notice in, and when my notice is up in 14 days, see on the 15th day if I go to Burger King, that's a direct move from McDonald's to Burger King. It is.
It's level. Put the
But Burger King, did they sign you? Didn't they pay money for you?
put the fries.
What
in
kind
it.
of bid do you want Burger King to come in for? Here, son of Scotland 90, we're going to offer McDonald's 250 quid for you. Do you know what I mean? Come on.
That'd be 250 quid too much for you.
Probably would be,
But if someone wants to send it, then go ahead.
aye, super chat, guys, 250. Just
not
don't,
£2.
just don't put a decimal police in there. Fuck that shit.
Aye. You can put them after the 250.
Come on, you stingy bar stewards. We need money here. Give us money.
Aye.
Maybe we'll sign Greg Taylor instead. There
Aye.
you go.
We'll take him straight off Rangers.
Aye, directly.
I will sign him from Celtic.
Straight into the Fog Football
Aye.
podcast.
Do
Anyway,
you think there's more? Would Celtic do deals with us or Rangers first?
I would just spray a bit of water in their face if they didn't do a deal with us. I'd be like, that's what you get for
That's what you get for
for no
messing with
playing
the
ball.
FOG.
Anyway, guys, I think that's where we're going to end it there.
That's
it.
plenty. We've dragged the arse out this one.